Excuse me. Is that still available?
Everything out there is available, mate. You finally got them ready?
No, I mean the room. That notice in the window.
The room?
Yes, is it available?
Why, who wants it?
Well, I might.
Oh. Well, hold on a minute. What? Dave, geezer out there asking about the room.
Oh, God, can't I sit down for a minute?
Well, I can't see to him, can I?
Oh, my back. What's he like?
Posh type. You know, real lardy-da.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, what's all this then? You asking about the room, are you?
Yes, I hope it's still available, sir.
Oh, I think so. It's only a small room, of course, nothing palatial effect, eh?
Well, that's perfectly all right. I'm only looking for a small room.
Oh, well, I suppose you may as well have a look at it, and I'll take you up.
I'll show him up, Dave.
Hey?
Well, save your back, you know.
Oh, thanks, Teddy. He'll take you up, Mr.
Gulliver. Martin Gulliver.
Yes, Mr. Gulliver. You might find the place a bit Spartan, as they say. Yeah. I know why you want to take him up. You haven't moved your stuff out yet, have you?
Of course I have.
Your stuff's still in there, isn't it? Excuse me, mister. It's my son's equipment. He should have had it all out by the weekend. All right, then. Go on, take him up. And while you're at it, get that stuff out double quick.
Won't take a sec.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you, using this as a workshop?
No, not really. No, well, it all just sort of strayed in here from my room, you know.
It's your hobby, is it? Building model planes?
Yeah.
Must be very interesting.
Well, it pleases my little mind, you know. Anyway, here's the room.
Yes.
Electric cooker, you see, and crockery.
How much is your father asking?
Oh, I don't know. You'll have to sort that out with him.
I can't afford too much.
Say it.
Do they fly?
Fly? Of course they fly. You're up to 30 miles an hour, these, Ken. All right, Tosh?
Oh, sorry. Right, well, I hope he didn't leave the place too cluttered up.
Oh, no, it's very interesting. Marvellous aeroplanes.
Oh, no, he didn't get you talking about them, did he? Oh, given half a chance, he'd grab it on about that rubbish day and night. Still, it's better than drugs, I suppose. Well, what do you think? Not exactly Buckingham Palace, of course.
Oh, I think it's very
He
nice.
wants to know how much you're asking.
Oh, well, with £6 a week, how would that do? Would that break you?
No, that sounds very reasonable.
That seems satisfactory to both parties, as they say.
I suppose I ought to pay in advance.
Well, it is customary.
Yes. I suppose I couldn't possibly leave it until the end of the week, could I? It's just I have to find a job first, you see.
A job?
Yes.
What, round here? You?
Are there any openings round here?
Well, we don't go in for offices.
Oh, no, not necessarily an office job, any job.
I suppose there's a biscuit factory.
Ah, only need girls.
Oh, yeah. What about Doubledays, a furniture place?
No, I've got to be a trained craftsman for that.
Yeah, hang on a minute, I know. What about Batley's?
Yeah, there's always Batley's.
Yeah, it's a big factory a mile down.
No, not Batley's.
Why not?
If I could just park my thing.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Funny geezer.
Well, seems a nice sort of a lad. Here. What am I thinking of? Here, Mr. Could I have a word with you a minute, please? Oh, here, you're not frightened of our physical work, are you?
No.
Right, well, I've got a little bit of a proposition to make. Say no if you like, I'll quite understand, but listen to what I've got to say first, OK? What would you say if I offered you that room upstairs for nix, for nothing, and in return you could work down here in the shop for a small weekly wage? Well, as you can see, this is only a small business, and Terry and I, well, we used to manage quite well on our own, but since I've had this trouble with me back, well, things have been getting on top of us, you know. You see, unfortunately, my wife and daughter, well, they have to work elsewhere, and we could do with a little bit of help. So I thought, that with a smart lad like you, we three could work together in harmony, eh? Hey?
Yeah, I suppose so.
This is my son, Terry. He's all right. You get a bit of a smile out of him occasionally. My name's Howarth, Fred Howarth. Well, that seems to cover the lot.
The actual wages?
Oh, yeah, of course, stupid. Yeah. Well, why not say 12 quid a week?
12?
No, I'll tell you what, taking all in all, remembering the room, let's say 30. No, I'll tell you what, let's make it 14. Yeah, 14's a fair wage, isn't it? Yeah, 14, how's it?
No, Mr. Howarth. I wasn't arguing. 12 should be perfectly adequate.
Oh, should it?
2 quid a week? Are you listening, Mum?
Yeah.
2 quid a week, and he turned it down. Turned it down, he did, just like that. I mean, it shows he's got a bit raving bonkers, doesn't it?
People do strange things.
I think it's nice. At least he doesn't live for money.
Then what does he live for, then, eh? What's he doing here? Rescue or something?
Well, he's here now, that's all that matters.
Yeah, but why, eh? Why?
I've never seen it. What's he look like?
Did you mind not keep interrupting?
Don't talk to Julie like that.
I was only asking what he looked like.
So why don't you run upstairs and peek through his keyhole?
All this rabbiting on all the bloody time. Shut up!
I'll tell you what he's like, shall I? He's like a stuffed shirt. He walks around like a bloody tailor's dummy, if you really want to know. Oh, and you should hear the way he talks. Yes, Ma'am. Half a pound of mushrooms, Ma'am. Certainly, Ma'am.
Oh, come on, Terry, he's not as bad as that.
You weren't there all the afternoon, Mum.
That's only because he's properly educated and you're not.
He's not properly educated for round here, is he? He's not educated for round here at all. Look, Mrs. Harlock, from round the corner, she comes into the shop and asks for some Toms. He comes running up to me. Toms, he says. What are Toms? I mean, he doesn't even know that Toms are tomatoes. Now what good is a bloke like that going to be to us?
He's
eh?
all right.
You
It's quite
told
a
me
bit,
that.
that'd be quite useful down the market, amping spuds.
Humping spuds? You can't get a bloke like that humping spuds. He's obviously been to a posh school, right? But so where's his home? What's he doing here? You know what I think? I think he's got a bet on.
What bet?
I reckon someone's betting that he can't stay and live with the working classes for 6 months. That's what I think.
Terry.
Well, why not?
Why not? You're off your bloody chump. I mean, the ideas you get.
All right then, all right. What about that, Liz, eh? What about when you mention that? You see the way he throws on that?
Oh, come on, Terry.
I reckon he used to work at Batley's and someone's...
I've never heard anything more fantastic.
I reckon he's got
You're
a bet on.
talking out of the back of your bloody head.
Well, you're not telling me that a bloke like
I'm not
that's
telling you nothing. As far as I'm concerned, it's quite simply he wanted the job and I gave him one. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, 12 quid a week.
And a room. I mean, around here, rooms are like precious gems. Yeah. I don't know what's the matter with him. He's been getting at that lad all day.
Oh, poor leg.
And stop sneering. I'm beginning to think you're jealous.
Jealous of him?
Yeah, well, that's all I can put it down to. Inferiority complex, that's always been his trouble.
Inferiority complex?
It's not a complex, Daddy. He really is inferior.
Stop it, Julie.
Knowing tons of tomatoes doesn't automatically make your brain a Briton, you know.
Well, that don't make me look... Inferiority complex to him? I wouldn't change places with a geezer like that if he gave me £1 million. Stuck up. Hello.
I apologise for disturbing you. I wondered if I might pass through to, wash my hands.
Yes, certainly, it's all right.
Trust you.
It ain't bad looking, is he?
It's not.
Can I help you, madam?
2 and 8, please.
Certainly, madam. Is there anything else you'd like? We've got some very nice oranges from Morocco.
Oh, yes.
Or apples. We've got some lovely coxes.
How's that?
Are you sure that's fresh?
Of course it's fresh.
It don't look very fresh to me.
Like my juice, but
Thank you, madam. I hope to see you again soon.
I'll tell you what, you can owe me the two, how's that?
Well, you can trust me.
I'll come round one night to collect. When the old man's out. Peace at last, eh?
Shouldn't you... Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes?
Well, are you meant to keep the shop money in your pocket like that?
Well, why shouldn't I?
Well, I should have thought it might get mixed up with your own money.
Well, that's hardly likely.
Why not?
So I haven't got any of my own money.
I've noticed, too, that you haven't had the till converted to decimals yet.
No, that's right.
Well, that must make it rather difficult to total up accounts at the end of the day. I mean, won't your records be wrong?
Yes, they usually are.
Well, that doesn't seem to make much sense.
It makes perfect sense, Tosh. I'll show you why. Now, this is a little machine that adds up all the pounds and pence, right? Mm-hmm. And always shows the correct figures.
Yeah.
No figures. This machine conked out 5 years ago, Sonny.
But this is ridiculous. Do you mean to say you've got no check on what money's being taken, no way of keeping proper accounts? Listen, it's idiotic running a business in this ramshackle way. Can't you see that? This place has potential. It could become a first-class greengrocers.
It's a dump.
Needn't be. It could be transformed. You've got customers just waiting to come in and buy, provided
Excuse me interrupting, but we do have a few customers waiting already.
Mr. Howarth, I've been making a reconnaissance of the opposition.
You what?
Your opposition, the shop down the road.
Oh, damn, yeah.
Do you know, they have a much finer display than us. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, they would, wouldn't they? There's a big concern at that.
I think we should take more care with our display. A good display attracts the customer.
Well, I suppose so.
Look, take these oranges. It'll make the shop look more interesting. Mr. Howarth, has the thought of overalls ever occurred to you?
Overalls, what do you mean?
Well, I think we should wear overalls. Nice, clean overalls.
Oh, yeah, well, we never have.
It would have a marvellous effect, you know. It would look more businesslike, smarter.
Oh, would it?
Certainly. Do you know, we could even have the name of the shop embroidered on the lapel. Howard. Do you see what I mean?
Oh, yeah, on the lapel, yeah.
Or on the pocket, the top pocket.
Oh, yeah, that's quite good, yeah.
And Mr. Howarth, while we're about it, that till out there. Mr. Howarth?
Yes, Martin?
About this shop front.
It's like Dracula. It's like some Frankenstein's monster gradually taking us over.
Yeah, but don't you realise, Terry, the takings are practically doubled.
No bloody work's doubled, I know that.
That'll be 16 pence, please. Thanks very much. See you again soon. Perhaps we should keep a box of damaged fruit for our own consumption.
What?
Well, instead of always eating the good fruit.
I see. So I'm not allowed to eat fruit now, huh? Right, sorry, never again.
I didn't mean that. You know I didn't.
How about if I put tuppence in a till every time I want an apple? How would that do? Would that suit you?
Look, let's forget it. I'm sorry I
You're
mentioned
not
it.
sorry! The only thing that gives you sorrow is that I'm still around mucking up your holy of holies might stop your behaviour.
That's not true.
Isn't it? It bloody well is, you know. Here, take your bloody apple. Oh, sorry. Sorry, wicked of me. Mucking up your nice clean floor. I've had enough. Enough! Well, I never exactly loved working here, but blimey! These last few weeks have been bloody torment. Be bloody glad when it's over.
What do you mean when it's over?
Oh, well, don't tell me there's something you don't know.
Well, no.
End of the lease. 18 months from now, that'll be your lot, Tosh. And this shop will be shot from right under your feet. Why, you weren't thinking of making this your life's work, were you?
Well, no, not exactly, but... Well, 3 years would have suited me.
3 years? Why 3 years?
Look, about this lease, are you sure? Sometimes something can be renegotiated.
Really what? I didn't quite catch that, Professor.
Where is this lease, anyway?
I don't know. How the hell should I know? Go and ask Dad. What do you want to know for? Five-year extension, eh? You've been real clever. Really, we ought to offer you a big vote of thanks for all you've done.
Well...
Don't expect we will, though. Ungrateful lot, we ours.
Yeah?
But we never exactly loved the shop, you know. It was all Dad's idea in the first place. He had a good job in Covent Garden, but he just had to be his own boss. And it was a real disaster.
What went wrong?
I don't know. Dad overbought. Stock started to go bad. Credit customers forgot to pay their bills. Oh, it's a real comedy. Me, Mum and Julie, we were actually looking forward to the ending of that lease. That shop has been like a bloody albatross around our necks. We can't wait to get out.
Well, why didn't you say anything?
Say? Oh, I'm sorry. I never noticed you asking us our opinion.
It never occurred to me
Oh,
that you...
no, of course it didn't. I mean, it doesn't matter to you that Dad could be only twice as much in his old job back at the market.
Now, come on, your father wants this shop. He wanted that lease extended.
Oh, sure he does. And it doesn't matter, does it? I'm stuck here for another 5 years at least. And it doesn't matter that Mum doesn't like living in the district. It doesn't matter that Julie does...
Stop it. It does matter. I should have asked.
No. You were giving us the benefit of your expensive education. Well, if you want to help, you might start by trying to understand us first. You want to be the captain of the team, all right, but wait to be elected. Otherwise, you keep your head down and mind your own bloody business. Oh, God. Well, that's my opinion anyway.
What's all this? What you been up to?
Me?
Yeah, you. It must have been you. Martin's given me his notice.
Oh, yes?
Oh, no.
Well, why?
Oh, I don't know. He wouldn't give any reason. I offered him more money. He said no, that wasn't it.
Well, Well, why shouldn't he give me his notice? There's no law against it.
Oh, yeah, you're pleased about it, aren't you? Just look at him, man. Pleased as punch. Oh, you laugh on the other side of your face. You're to blame, you know you are. Now what's he up to?
You giving your notice because of what I said?
No.
Don't lie to me, of course it's that. You couldn't come to me, could you? You couldn't come to me and have it out.
Look, stop shouting at me.
Well, why wouldn't you talk to me, eh? Why?
There's nothing to talk about. You put your point of view, a perfectly reasonable point of view. What is there to discuss?
Everything! You're a bloody liar. You don't think what I said was reasonable? You just can't come to me face to face and fight me, can you? Oh, you're bloody human and ahhing. Look, fight me! You're giving in your notice because of what I said. Because you know that they'll say that I did it. I'll get the blame.
Oh, I never considered that. I made a rational decision.
And why are you doing it then, eh?
Well, I realise I don't fit in here.
Oh, we're not your type.
Well, yes, put it that way. Put it anyway. Now, get out.
Why you two didn't work together in harmony, I don't know.
I've got different ideas about things, Dad.
Well, that shouldn't stop you working together.
We're brought up different, that's all there is to it.
I mean, he doesn't mean to upset you, you know.
Are you sure about that? At the moment, we're like cat and dog.
Oh, the whole thing's got me beat.
Like, even when he's being nice, Dad, I feel he's only patronising me. There's just something in his manner.
Well, the customers were getting to like him, all right.
Well, it's not surprising, is it? Being served by a posh talking upper class type. Just what the housewife ordered. Anyway, he actually seems to love serving them. He enjoys the work.
You don't, dear.
What?
Enjoy the work. You never have.
Well, you know that, Dad. Listen, Dad. Look, how about if I went and he stayed? Got another job, you know. Oh, you and him can manage much better on your own. You know you could.
No, he's going. He won't stay.
Perhaps if I talk to him, got him to change his mind.
Well, with you two at each other's throats every blessed minute of the day like cat and dog. Don't be stupid.
Julie's done nothing but moan ever since you gave in your notice.
Yes?
She certainly miss you.
My heart bleeds.
Yeah, well, we all will, actually. And in saying that, I'm not trying to put you on. I really mean it. You've given this place a touch of class.
Class.
Sorry, I didn't mean that sort of class. I meant real class, you know. You know what you've been? You've been a civilising influence. Now, that's a posh thing, isn't it?
Why must you always pick on me? Can't you just leave me alone?
I'm not picking on you. I'm just trying to show you that we need you. We need your culture. We can't do without your culture.
You didn't need anything from me, mate. Just leave me alone. Do you know why I came here? In the first place?
Thought you'd done it for a bet, you know? Like you were slumming it for a giggle or something.
I wasn't out to earn a living.
Oh, I thought you must have a rich dad.
My father's managing director of Batley's.
Oh, Batley's. Well, he must be loaded.
He's a bastard. Well, we've never got on. I suppose it wasn't his idea of what a son ought to be. Not interested in business, Batley's. No good at rugger. He was always very good at rugger. We've always quarrelled ever since I was a child. And I mean, not like your quarrels. Oh, I know you're always arguing amongst yourselves and you fight, but fundamentally, you don't mean it. You really care for each other. I can feel that. The trouble with my father and me is, we do mean it. We mean it.
What about your mum?
Well, my father runs our house. My father runs everybody. That's it, I suppose. I finally decided he wasn't going to run me. Not anymore. I walked out. It's a very boring story.
Yeah, but why come here?
Well, I've got to earn a living, haven't I?
Well, didn't you have a job?
And I was waiting to go up to university.
Well, yeah, but...
Well, that's the point, you see. My father was going to pay for me. Now he won't. So I've got to get a grant. But before I can get a grant, I have to prove I'm self-supporting. I'm not living off my family. Those are the rules. I have to work for 3 years.
Ah, that's why you wanted to work here 3 years.
Well, I suppose I was thinking of it.
Oh, fancy having to work for 3 years just to go back to school.
Well, you can put it that way, yes.
Would you stay 3 years?
Yeah, well, I can't, can I? I'm leaving.
Well, if it's all the same to you...
Yes?
I'm dying to leave, you know that. Look, if you stay, I can go. Oh, go on, say you will.
Stay?
Look, you and Dad could run this shop perfect on your own. You know you could. Oh, go on, be a pal.
It wouldn't work out.
Oh, because of what I said.
Yes, I suppose so.
Look, as far as Dad's concerned, you couldn't have done better. Julie, well, you know how Julie feels. And Mum, well, she's not too bothered now. Anyway, look, you got us into this extension of the lease long, didn't you? I mean, it's your job to see it through, make it work.
Give you the benefit of my expensive education.
That's it, Posh. You can spread it around like the very best bloke. Everyone all lappy up.